Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley, and happy Pride! I hope y'all are having a wonderful June. No matter how you identify, I hope you are feeling affirmed, feeling good in your identity, feeling great in your skin. Hope nobody's giving you shit. If they are, I will adopt you myself. So every June, I feel like we see so many brands and corporations just like slapping a rainbow on their logo and being like, we did it. You're welcome, gay people. But what I really love is when brands and corporations actually not just do that, but also give back to the community in whatever ways they want to. So whether that's like highlighting activists that are doing the work, whether it's amplifying the causes that need to be worked on still, or by actually giving resources or donations to organizations like HRC or Glisten or GLAAD or the Trevor Project. Whatever way a brand wants to get involved, as long as they're actually doing it, I really appreciate, because organizations like those nonprofits need our support. And with all of that in mind, I was really excited this year when a certain brand reached out because they wanted to support the Trevor Project this year. And if you don't know, the Trevor Project is the leading national organization for crisis and suicide prevention among LGBTQ+ youth. If young queer people are going through it and need somebody to talk to, they have text, they have chat, they have a phone service that you can reach out to and feel like you're not alone, and you can really find somebody who will empathize with what you're going through. Back in the day, I was an intern for the Trevor Project, and since then I have done some fundraisers for them. I've worked the red carpet for them. I really love them. I think that they do incredible, important, life-saving, identity-affirming work. And so I was really thrilled and honored when this year for Pride, Abercrombie reached out and said they wanted to work with me because they were supporting the Trevor Project. A little bit of a backstory. Back in the day when I was still in school, not that long ago, everybody that was anybody had Abercrombie, and I felt like it was like the cute, cool things to wear. And I don't know what like the cool little kids are wearing nowadays, but back in the day, if you had a whole Abercrombie look, girl, you were working it. And I couldn't necessarily ever afford a full Abercrombie look. And personally, not just because of my finances, but because of me figuring out who I was back then, there was a disconnect when I was younger and trying to figure out my identity. And so to fast forward to today and being a part of an Abercrombie campaign and being an Abercrombie model, and it's celebrating queer people for the very reason that I kind of felt not quite cool back then, it feels so wild and full circle. If 7th grade me could know that someday he would be an Abercrombie model, that is bonkers. And not just an Abercrombie model, but an Abercrombie model chosen because I was gay. A reason that I was like unsure about myself. If 7th grade me, who was unsure of it all, could go into an Abercrombie store and see an entire section dedicated to how cool queer people are, that could have been incredible. So with all of that in mind, I was super honored to be a part of the campaign, which is giving a portion of the proceeds of all of their Pride stuff to the Trevor Project. I got to do a fun little photo shoot with all of these incredible queer activists. I even got to shoot a commercial for their Fierce scent, which if you've ever been in an Abercrombie, you have smelled. I'm gonna put the commercial right here. There are so many ways to be fierce. You can see it in your grandma, you can see it in a toddler. There is no one way to exemplify fierceness. It's all about what makes you confident and letting that shine. Like, who is she? She's a model, somehow. So the reason I'm making this video, not just to tell you all about it, but I just got home and I found this little package at my front door. It's from Abercrombie. I don't know what's inside. We're gonna open it together. Boxes and boxes and boxes. Abercrombie. I'm a little nervous. I have no clue what to expect. Oh, this is all of the cast that was in the promo. All of these people are incredible, mindful activists in their own ways in the queer community, and it was an honor to be around all of them. One thing that I loved about the whole campaign is that it's called Face Your Fierce. It's all about embracing what makes you fierce. So they asked us who we think is fierce, or what we think is fierce, or what fierce means to us. It was really open-ended. And to me, especially in June, during Pride Month, I think sometimes when you think of what fierce is, especially in the queer community, it's the people that are like out, proud, loud, and 100% confident in their skin. And while I think that's totally true, I think that there are fierce people who are still questioning. I think there are fierce people who are still closeted. I think it's fierce to wait for when it's right for you, and fierce to protect yourself if you feel like your world will not support you. And I feel like during Pride Month, we are so great at celebrating the out loud and proud queer people, but we need to also remember the closet and the questioning people too, because you are fierce, and just because you're not quite ready to show the world how fierce you are, it can be our little secret, and we're ready for you. Whenever you're ready to come out, we will be ready for you, this family. Okay, now back to the package. Let's see what else they sent me. They also sent me the Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Cologne. Ah! Oh my god. This is beyond bizarre. I don't know if you can see it, but this is me. One of my pictures wearing Abercrombie modeling. She's a model. I feel like usually the models are just like a headless torso giving you grinder 10 feet away, just abs. And then there's me now. This is so bizarre because back in the day, I would go into Abercrombie and get my free sample spritz from an Abercrombie Fierce bottle. And somehow, years later, here I am inside one. Okay, let's see what it smells like. That just transported me back to the Mid-Michigan Meridian Mall, getting my free sample of an Abercrombie Fierce cologne. I cannot believe this. You know when you walk into the Abercrombie and it's like, fa-voom? The scent? I could honestly spray this around my entire home, and my home could be my scent. Thank you, why not? Thank you, Abercrombie, for including me in this. Thank you for putting your money where your mouth is and donating a portion of the proceeds of all of your Pride collection to the Trevor Project. They are literally saving young queer lives. So I appreciate it, the kids appreciate it. If you go into an Abercrombie this month and see my face, send me a picture, tweet it to me, put it on your story and tag me. I wanna see it. If you wanna see the entire Face Your Fierce Pride collection with Abercrombie and the Trevor Project, I'm gonna put the link in the description. And when you are buying your rainbow stuff for Pride this year, check to see who they're donating to. Some people don't donate anything, and I feel like we should be supporting the brands that put their money where their mouth is and give back to the community. I would like to know, let me know in the comments, what makes somebody fierce? Because fierce can come in so many different forms. I would like to know what you think. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much. Who knew that someday I'd be an Abercrombie model? That is so, honestly. Update the LinkedIn. Okay, happy Pride. I will see you guys next week. Good luck with your lives. Mwah. Later.